This podcast is brought to you by Molten Balls, official ball of the UPSL. Hey soccer fans, this is Dennis Pope and I'm here with Art Eftekhari. This is the UPSL Podcast and we're back again. This is the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup qualifying special. The UPSL had 39 teams attempting to qualify this year, and we'll run down the scores from each and every one of the games. We'll have a conversation with Las Vegas Mobsters General Manager Tyler Scull. Mobsters just defeated Pacific Side FC in their qualifying round match. And we'll either take your Twitter questions or we'll go through the latest UPSL headlines. All on this episode of the UPSL Podcast. This past weekend was a big one for UPSL teams with 39 different clubs trying to qualify for the U.S. Open Cup. In the Northeast region, Safira FC out of Massachusetts earned a 5-1 victory over U Nations FC, but in the two other games, Boston Siege FC dropped a 5-2 result to Kendall Wanderers, and Lynn United dropped an 8-3 result against GPS Omens.
Some high-scoring affairs there. Safira FC, a UPSL team getting that win there, but what about Boston Siege FC? Seems like they were under siege in that 5-2 loss. Now for the Southeast region. Red Force FC from Florida defeated FC Jinga of the UPSL 8-1. Wow. Then you got Majestic Soccer Club of Georgia with a 2-0 victory over Low Country United of South Carolina. We don't have the result right now of Miami Wolves FC and Miami Nacional Soccer Club. FC Kendall defeated Lou Blacks FC 11-0.
Yeah, those are some rough scores down in South Florida. We'll move on to the Mountain region, where GAM United dropped a 3-0 result to FC Denver, and Denver Metro FC dropped a 2-0 result to Azteca FC. Colorado Rush earned a 2-1 result over Club El Azul, and they'll move on, as will Fort Collins United, which beat FC Greeley 5-1. And in the UPSL heartbreak game of the first round, FC Boulder dropped a 6-5 result in PKs to Harpo's FC.
You know, you gotta love how there's rivalry games already this early in U.S. Open Cup qualifying. Now on to the scores for the Pacific region. The San Fernando Valley Scorpions defeated AC Breastawa United 3-1. Davis Legacy Soccer Club defeated Western Nevada 2-0. Valley United Soccer Club got past Los Angeles Soccer Club by forfeit. Then you have Academica Soccer Club with a 1-0 win over Oakland Pamperos. Next, El Farolito with a 3-0 win over Dynamos FC. Then, the Las Vegas Mobsters, a 3-2 win over Pacific Side FC. Santa Ana Winds with a 5-2 win over Outbreak FC. Then the San Pedro Monsters with a 4-0 convincing victory over Fontana International Soccer Club. Then La Máquina with a 5-0 win over Bell Gardens Football Club. California Victory moves on with a 3-2 win over Real San Jose. Vanquish FC, one of the newest members of the UPSL, a 3-2 win over CF Cachorros USA. Santa Clarita Storm defeats UFA Hawks Los Angeles by a score of 5-0. Newcastle United FC really took it to Delray City Soccer Club 13-0. Chula Vista FC got past Strikers FC South Coast with a 2-1 victory. And last but not least, LA Wolves FC easily getting past Real Sociedad Royals with a 6-1 victory.
You know, Wolves' new forward, Dmitry Zuravlev, he scored 2 goals in 3 minutes in the second half. He was really sharp coming out of halftime for the Wolves as they took advantage of some mistakes by Real Sociedad to earn that 6-1 victory and move on to the second round for the third consecutive year.
And when we come back, we'll have a conversation with Tyler Scull, General Manager of the Las Vegas Mobsters.
All right, we're here with Tyler Scull, General Manager of Las Vegas Mobsters. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Las Vegas Mobsters are coming off a 3-2 victory over Bakersfield's Pacific Side FC in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup qualifying round 1. Robert Garcia, a substitute off the bench, scored the game winner with a bicycle kick in the late going. Tyler, tell us a little bit about the victory.
I definitely think, because I know it actually was a fellow UPSL side we played against Pacific side. They were a quality team. They definitely were big, fast, and strong, and I think it definitely came at us a little bit in the beginning. We obviously started a little bit slow. Gave a couple mistakes that led to some easy goals for them, and they definitely pressured us into those. But I think as the game went on, I think we played well, built into the game, and definitely put some. Once we kind of made it past the pressure, we kind of put some passes together, and then eventually, I mean, as going to halftime, we definitely stepped it up, and I think being down 2-0 at halftime wasn't good, but the guys showed a lot of resiliency going into the second half, and I think they came out strong, and definitely the last goal was definitely something to watch, with the bicycle kick actually winning the game 3-2, so I know the guys were very excited, and it was a good ending to the game for us.
So you guys were down 2 goals at halftime. When you score that first goal, Brandon Vargas scores that first goal. Obviously, everybody knows it's time to make the comeback.
Yeah, no, I definitely think we definitely have some playmakers, and I feel like once a couple of the guys worked into the game and they started laying, because Brandon did a good job of finishing that first goal. That was a ball from actually one of our center backs, Eduardo Guzman, and then after that, Huguenon actually assisted the last 2 goals, Huguenon Portugal. So he definitely, once he kind of built into the game, definitely started to work, and then I definitely think we put a little bit more speed up top in the second half, coming off the bench, with Rob Garcia on the wing.
And how do you guys go about building momentum from this victory?
I think the biggest thing, the biggest thing was you could see all the excitement on the players' faces, the benches, the subs, and I mean, it's been a process we've been waiting for, this Open Cup qualifying, and so I know that all the guys are really excited, and I think the biggest thing is just looking forward. I think we have the UPSL schedule, a couple games in between, so there'll be exciting games, and then actually we found out we play Lamar Hunt U.S, so I think a lot of the guys are excited to play them. And I know they're looking forward to that, playing Lamar Hunt U.S, because that'll be a quality game.
Yeah, that was my next question. What do you make of the matchup against La Máquina?
I think I know, it's going to be a tough one given their reputation, and especially in the Open Cup, how well they've done, especially last year, 2 years ago against the Galaxy in the actual Open Cup, and they qualified the last couple of times. So I know the reaction from all the guys is exactly what we wanted to hear. They're excited. I don't think they're really nervous one bit, but they know it's going to be a tough game.
This last spring season was Mobsters' first in the UPSL. Tell me about a lasting memory from the season.
I think the lasting memory, is just kind of seeing the way our programs transitioned from the previously been the PDL, and the environment of the UPSL is allowed to kind of create this environment where these kids are playing pretty much year-round, playing together and playing consistently. And the biggest thing I guess that we take away from is that we're pretty much working with primarily all local talents. I know a lot of the guys have enjoyed playing together, and definitely looking to give these guys opportunities to get looked at when we're watching a game and a couple other friendlies we have scheduled. So I guess the biggest thing is just actually having primarily local talent and guys that have grown up here and played here, having that sort of pride and emotion when they play, as opposed to just bringing in guys from around the country.
Your second season in the UPSL will mean more transition. You guys will move into the Desert Mountain Division with Boise FC, Sporting Arizona, and a couple of Utah teams. What do you make of this new division?
I know we're excited for it. I mean, obviously, there's a little bit expensive traveling, but I know the guys are looking forward to traveling and making those trips. The nice thing is it's not too far. Everything's within driving distance, so it's really nice. And I think I'm excited because I know Sporting's been a quality team, and actually we just scrimmaged San Juan, one of the teams from Utah, in the preseason. They were a very quality team, so I know we're excited to go see them up there. and have them come back down for a regular season. Boise played in our Division 2 seasons ago, in the Las Vegas Division 2 seasons ago, I know, so it'll be exciting. So we've seen them play. It'll be excited to have them again.
What kind of style of play do you think we'll see from Mobsters this fall?
I guess the biggest thing is we kind of, I guess, run and gun, more of a run and gun style. We have a lot of creative players, a lot of speed on the wings, and some good strikers up top. And I think that's the biggest thing is I don't think we don't play. So we don't sit back and kind of wait for the game to come to us. We kind of go at them, and I think that's definitely what helped us on Saturday. Is that second half? I know all of our guys weren't really worried. They just knew we had to score 3 goals. So, which I know, especially with the momentum last season, which I know we had some games where we put up 6, 7. So I know we gave up a couple goals. So I think the biggest thing is we focus on this season is shoring up our defense a little bit, but definitely the quality of attacking play will still be there this next season.
It's Tyler Scull, General Manager of the Las Vegas Mobsters. Tyler, appreciate the time.
Thank you so much.
And when we come back, because we don't have any questions this week on Twitter, we're going to go through a UPSL headline rundown in 60 seconds.
Do you want to advertise with the fastest growing pro development soccer league in the country? Advertise with the UPSL. You'll reach more than 70 markets in 10 different states. Go to UPSLsoccer.com. Follow us on Twitter at UPSL Soccer.
Hi, this is Paul Caligari, and you're listening to the UPSL Podcast.
And finally, well, we didn't get any questions on Twitter this week, so we're going to go through UPSL headlines in 60 seconds. You got the time on the clock?
Ready to go.
Paulo Cardozo was named UPSL National Player of the Week. He scored 2 goals in a 3-0 victory as OC Invicta FC defeated San Diego Zest in the only UPSL Western Conference game over the weekend. OC Invicta's looking pretty strong.
And OC Invicta, they're going to take on OCFC 2 this coming weekend. I think that'll be a really exciting game. I was actually at OCFC 2's opening game for the 2017 UPSL fall season. They scored a 3-0 victory over Santa Ana Winds FC, and Brent Reese was money in goal, the shutout, and he also saved a penalty.
Brent Reese is a top keeper. And finally, Lincoln Club Football joined the UPSL last week, giving the league its 98th team with clubs now in 20 states. That's a big moment for the league and something that should be celebrated.
And I think the UPSL will soon hit that 100-team mark. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, the handle, at the UPSL Podcast. For Dennis Pope,
send money to Puerto Rico.
I'm Eftekhari. Thank you for listening.